Hey, Terrifics, I missed you in the break, and I know you missed me. You are the Terrifics, and you make BeTerrific special, and this is your live continuing coverage of PhotoPlus 2015 in New York City, the official PhotoPlus Expo coverage on BeTerrific. You guys make BeTerrific special. Thank you so much for watching. I know you love cameras, you love tech, you love gadgets, you love, and I've got a great guest because you got to put all that tech and gadgets somewhere, and it's got to be protected and safe. So where would that somewhere be? That somewhere would be a bag. Could it be a Lowepro bag? You know Lowepro well. Well, we just did the FAA show. I just landed this morning from it and came pretty much right here. The FAA show was all about drones and air traffic control and all sorts of stuff. We talked a lot about drones, and Lowepro has a new bag, 2 bags, perfect for drones, because that's the last thing people think of when they buy a drone is how am I going to transport it, and it should be the first. And thank you guys for making a backpack that's got a hard shell, but also has really great protection for your drone.
Yeah. So we actually came out with 2 bags in the series. This bag here is our Drone Guard Kit. It's for the user that's basically taking their drone from the back of their car out to the field. It gives it somewhere they can organize, have their controller, their batteries, their propellers. What's really have a module divider system. So basically, it would fit several different models. So the Phantom 1, 2, 3, 3DR Solo. Basically, you can have different drone models in the same case.
What I think is interesting too is you see it as only something you throw in the back of the car, but if I want to throw it in a duffel bag, I can do it, and I can throw it in any duffel bag. And so if I normally want it in the car, but let's say I got to go somewhere where I need it a little shielded from the elements maybe, or I don't know, I'm going on a buddy's boat and I want to fly it from the boat, but I don't want the water to get on it or something. I don't necessarily need the full protection of this. I can just throw that in a duffel bag and it'll be safe.
This actually fits perfect in our hard side 400 case.
And
so you can have that protection, that waterproof, that durable protection. So that's great for that. And then this model here, the CS400, that's for the user that may want that little bit of extra protection but doesn't want the heavy weight of a hard case. Of a hard shell, so it's sort of a softer, lighter construction, but still gives you some durability. Again, removable dividers, removable backpack straps, and it just allows you to transport where you want to go.
Yeah, and I like that it's hard. It's got the hard ruggedness. It's perfect for an airplane, and it's got the backpack straps, which is great. And again, lightweight. I can't stand when you start with something and it weighs more than the product you're putting in to begin with. It makes it very hard to transport.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me about how Lowepro started.
So Lowepro started back with Greg Lowe a long time ago with the Lowe brothers, and they basically veered off into 2 companies. So there was Lowe Alpine and there's Lowepro. Lowepro was bought in 1981 by Uwe Movenhoff, and they sort of built the brand when it comes to photo protection, so different from Lowe Alpine. And so we basically for years have been constructing backpacks that protect expensive camera, which is heavy. You know, a lot of money invested in there, and people are going to the tops of the mountains, they're taking it out on the water. So for our heritage, we know how to carry, organize, and protect, and so it lended itself well when you get into the drone market.
It's interesting that you say that, because I always think of Lowepro as a company that is really for protection of the gear, but is also more geared towards the outdoor photography, geared towards the rugged photography, which then translates well into almost all areas of photography, but I always think of it that way.
Well, it's because of the start, right? So basically, the first camera backpack was Greg Lowe trying to video his brother going up the side of the mountain. So it's all about outdoor, right? That first internal frame backpack. And so we've created bags throughout the years for all different types of usage, whether or not it's a wedding photographer at a wedding, or they're carrying it outdoors. Basically, no matter where you go, we have a bag that will help you carry your gear, organize it, and protect it.
I think that the zippers on your bags are always interesting too. A lot of times you have the on it with the neoprene on the actual zipper. You kind of think of a lot of different aspects when you build the bags.
Yeah, so all of our zippers they give you some water resistant protection, but we also have our all-weather covers on our bags. So we have a patented all-weather cover that's attached to all of our bags that kind of come out and give you that extra protection.
Talk about how the bags get designed and how customer feedback plays into the bags.
So we have a huge network of photographers that we use. Most recently we launched the Whistler bag, and that was what we say, born on the side of the mountain. The designers actually went out to Vancouver, up at Whistler with Phil Morrison.
It's a beautiful mountain.
Yeah, or Paul Morrison, yeah, and beautiful mountain. They were out there.
I skied that in shorts in the summer.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a pair of gloves that say Whistler on them because I thought, oh, I'm skiing in shorts, I don't need gloves. I found out quickly you still need gloves.
Yeah, well, beautiful place, but the designers actually just went out with the photographer and said, hey, use this bag, what do you need? And so they basically designed it with the photographer right out in the place that he works. So it's the way we design our bags, right? With that photographer in mind.
And you guys have bags for everything from the small, even like maybe an iPhone and a GoPro, all the way, and a small point and shoot, all the way up to the biggest DSLRs and filmmaking cameras.
Correct. So basically we specialize in protecting your imaging. So whether or not it's your tablet, your phone, if it's your GoPro, if it's your drone or video camera or your DSLR, that's what will help you protect.
Very cool. Lynne, thank you so much. Everybody should check out Lowepro. They're available at all the camera retailers that you shop at, online, everywhere.
Yeah.
Just go to lowepro.com to find out more. Those bags are really cool. I mean, how else are you going to transport your drones? Check out Lowepro. I'm Michael Artsis. This is your live continuing coverage of PhotoPlus Expo 2015, the official. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this. Don't go anywhere.